One of the best and most engaging players to elegance the hardwood, Allen Iverson as of late wound up at the center of attention following his enlistment into the Hall of Fame. He played with a colossal measure of heart. However, he was likewise acclaimed for his charm with his amazing handles and lightning-fast hybrid, which enlivened a whole age to endeavor to duplicate his stunning moves. Number 10. He attempted a rap career while in the NBA. In the same way as other NBA players, Iverson endeavored to dispatch a rap vocation during his playing days. Like most, it didn't take off, and Iverson rather wound up in a tough situation with the NBA. In the late spring of 2000, under the moniker of Jules, Iverson recorded a rap named 40 Bars. However, after a Philadelphia radio broadcast played an uncensored variant of the track, he confronted reaction because of the dubious verses and the magistrate. At that point, David Stern censured the tune. The verses have been ascribed to Allen Iverson's destined to be delivered rap CD, are coarse, hostile, and withdrawn. Iverson consented to change the verses for the tune, yet his presentation collection, Misunderstood, was rarely delivered. A representative at Universal Records expressed that the debate had ruined the fervor run equals of moving over to music for him. Number 9. He was also a football player. Iverson played b-ball with such effortlessness and ability that it's difficult to envision him playing some other game. However, he likewise might have followed a profession in football. During his time at Bethel High School in Virginia, Iverson played as the beginning PG for the ball group, yet he was additionally the beginning quarterback, in addition to playing running back, kick returner, and cautious back. He got to wander to his school during an epic junior year, where Iverson drove the two groups to Virginia state titles. This saw him procure the Associated Press High School Player of the Year grant in 2 games. Number 8. He is the one who popularized the shooter's sleeve. Not exclusively was Iverson amazingly persuasive as far as his game, yet his style was additionally imitated by many. It has been said that it is Iverson who brought the hip jump style to the NBA all through the 2000s, wearing loose shorts, a headband, sleeves, sweatbands, and donning his brand name cornrows, alongside being intensely inked, many before long stuck to the same pattern both in the NBA and outside of it. In each game in the present NBA, it appears to be that somewhere around a couple of players are wearing a shooter's sleeve, and this was advocated by Iverson. He previously wore one in a game to battle bursitis, which filled in as he dropped 51 focuses in that game. He wore one each game after, and soon an ever-increasing number of players were wearing them regardless of generally approving of their arms, including Kobe, Carmelo, and LeBron. Number 7. He drew a 15-year prison sentence when he was 17 years old. It is a well-known fact that Iverson's experiences had his difficulties with the law, and this traces back to before his vacation even started. At the point when he was only 17, Iverson was captured with a few of his companions after a quarrel in a bowling alley, which prompted an enormous battle. During this battle, Iverson supposedly struck a lady on the head with a seat. Iverson and his companions kept up with their blamelessness. However, he drew a 15-year jail sentence, with 10 years suspended. Following 4 months in prison, the conviction was overturned for deficient proof in 1995. Talking about his time in the slammer, Iverson expressed, "I needed to utilize the entire prison circumstance as something positive. Going to prison, somebody sees something feeble in you. They'll exploit you. I never showed any shortcomings. I just continued pressing onward until I came out." Number 6. He ended his college career as the Hoyas' all-time leader in scoring average. Allen Iverson burned through 2 seasons at Georgetown before proclaiming for the NBA draft, strangely making him the primary player to leave Georgetown under coach John Thompson right on time for the NBA. In his first year in 1994-1995, Iverson helped the Georgetown Hoyas to the Sweet 16 round, where they tumbled to North Carolina, yet Iverson would win Big East Rookie of the Year. In his sophomore year, Iverson drove the group to a Big East title and through the Elite 8, where they lost to Massachusetts. He finished his school vacation as the Hoyas' unequaled forerunner in scoring normal with an incredible 22.9 ppg. Amazing when you consider any semblance of Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Jeff Green, and Roy Hibbert are likewise graduated class. He was named as the first-team All-American for his short yet productive school vacation. Number 5. He dunked 42 times in his whole career. What was especially astonishing about Iverson's scoring was that it predominantly came from him assaulting the paint and going toward players a whole foot taller than him. He additionally had a splendid capacity to put the ball high off the glass to compete over greater protectors. In any case, at times Iverson would likewise have the group on its feet with an amazing dunk, notwithstanding standing simply 6 feet. He dunked multiple times over his profession, and a portion of these dunks was over safeguards and not basic edge nibblers. Iverson demonstrated that he could take off, and a portion of his most noteworthy features come from these shocking dunks that he tossed down now and then. Number 4. Iverson is one of the 3 players to average 26 points and 6 assists for their career. Not exclusively is Iverson known for his productive scoring, yet in addition his capacity to accommodate his colleagues. Albeit not also known for his passing and principally a scorer, Iverson found the middle value of 6.2 APG for his profession and as numerous as 7.9 one season. For his 14-year profession, he found the middle value of 26.7 PPG and 6.2 APG, which make him only one of 3 players to average 26 PPG and 6 APG. Different players are Jerry West and LeBron James, unquestionably not terrible organizations to keep. This is likewise especially amazing when you consider that Iverson, as a rule, was playing in a group that was fairly restricted and he was the solitary headliner. He is additionally one of 6 players to score 2,300 plus focuses in a season to oblige 160 plus takes. Number 3. He scored 50 points in his rookie season. Iverson demonstrated his scoring capacity consistently with a splendid newbie crusade, seeing him get Rookie of the Year award after averaging 23.5 PPG, 7.5 APG, and 2.1 SPG. He was the primary pick in the 1996 draft, making him the briefest top pick ever. Features from his youngster year include scoring 37 focuses against the Bulls and getting over Michael Jordan before hitting the match-dominating shot, and scoring no less than 40 focuses in 5 straight games, which broke Wilt Chamberlain's tenderfoot record of 40+ in 3 straight games. One of Iverson's games with 40+ focuses incorporated a dazzling 50-point exertion against Cleveland, which at that point made him the second most youthful player, 21 years, 309 days, to score 50 after Rick Barry. This was subsequently overshadowed by LeBron James and Brandon Jennings, who scored 55 at 20 years and 52 days. Number 2. He has astonishing personal accolades. Even though Iverson always lost a ring, he resigned for certain genuinely wonderful individual awards which guarantee that he goes down as one of the greats. Throughout his 14-season vacation, Iverson procured MVP, 11 All-Star choices, 2 All-Star MVPs, 3 times All-NBA First Team, 3 times All-NBA Second Team Rookie of the Year. He was the forerunner in 3 years straight and acquired 4 scoring titles. His champion season came in 2000-2001, which will go down as one of the extraordinary individual seasons where he conveyed his group to the finals. On that mission, Iverson arrived at a midpoint of 31.1 in the customary season, seeing him get his subsequent scoring title and pushing the 76ers to the highest point in the East. He additionally drove the class intakes with 2.5, assisting him with winning ordinary season MVP. Number 1. His playoff scoring average is second in NBA history. Despite standing simply at 6 feet, Allen Iverson has gone down as a world-class scorer who could score in several ways. His customary season scoring normal more than 14 seasons is an astounding 26.7 PPG, and this is adequate for the 6th unsurpassed. It was not simply in the customary season that he could illuminate it, as he arrived at the midpoint of an eye-popping 29.7 PPG in the postseason. This is the second most noteworthy ever, and second just to Michael Jordan. This normal isn't expanded through an absence of games either, as Iverson prepared multiple times at the end of the season. This remembered an epic excursion to the finals for his MVP-winning 2000 and 2001 season, where he arrived at the midpoint of 32.9 PPG more than 22 season finisher games. It was his solitary outing to the finals, where the 76ers tumbled to the Lakers in 5 games, notwithstanding Iverson's earnest attempts. With that, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Which of these did you find the most surprising fact? Let us know in the comment section down below. Until the next video, stay tuned with us for more.